Before first use. Before using a new iPinium product for the first time, it's important that you first clean and then grease the surface with oil, spray grease or a similar product. After this initial greasing, iPinium does not require any additional grease, but taste and results might improve if you continue to use a little fat when cooking. iPinium. All iPinium products consist of a patented aluminum alloy, which results in a lightweight product. Because of its composition, the product also delivers fantastic results when used for frying. The alloy significantly reduces cooking time for example, rice, as its heat-conducting properties ensures that the boiling point is reached much more speedily than it would in a traditional stainless steel container. iPinium's non-stick surface, Eterna, has a maximum use temperature of 260 degrees centigrade. In addition, Eterna delivers a durable surface which is more resistant to surface wear. But remember that only nylon, plastic or wooden utensils might be used on iPinium products. The iPinium products are swiftly heated and the hot tray quickly roasts the underside of the meat while the high oven temperature seals the upper side. Because the food spends such a short time inside the oven, it will not burn on the underside before being cooked through. However, products thicker than 25mm should be flipped over after half the time has passed. When you cook food on iPinium, the meat loses much less moisture than is the case with traditional cooking, usually about 6 to 8% less, with an average of about 3 to 3.5%. So why is the average 3 to 3.5%? The low number is due to the fact that school canteens often prepare minced meat dishes, with weight savings of only about 0.5%. which has an effect on the entire average. The most important thing is that everything you cook with iPinium turns out juicier and tastier and is done more quickly than when cooking in the traditional way. The cooking time is often reduced by 30 to 50%, which means that the equipment is exposed to less wear and tear. There are also significant energy savings. Shorter cooking time means that the personnel have an easier task of calculating the number of meals needed. iPinium is unique. Everyone who has worked with stainless steel containers when cooking in the oven knows that the results vary depending on the placement of the trays. Trays placed high up or in the bottom of the oven are done first, and the heat distribution from side towards the middle of the trays has an impact on cooking time. So, what is the secret behind iPinium's even results? Thanks to its optimal capacity of absorbing and evenly distributing heat, each tray helps to heat and bake the others. The food is done in shorter time and with more even and better results. Besides frying and grilling, iPinium improves dishes such as lasagna, rice, gratins and so forth, as it helps you to quickly reach the boiling point and to distribute heat evenly across the tray. Thus, cooking time is reduced. If you bake a lot, you know that fermentation processes are crucial. iPinium's even heat distribution results in optimal fermentation in the oven and saves time. You don't even have to grease the containers unless you wish to. All you have to do is wait for about 60 seconds and then the bread or cake will unstick from the container. It's becoming increasingly common to keep special diets. With iPinium, there is no need for thorough cleaning of frying griddle. Just reserve your iPinium products for your dietary needs. Another advantage with iPinium is that you can cook food you've just taken out of the freezer. But remember not to overload the oven. Fill it to 50–60% of maximum capacity and place a pan underneath for collecting dripping moisture. It is important not to overload the oven, since frozen foods affect the oven's cold compensating capacity. For example, imagine you're cooking a chicken fillet of about 140 grams. When fresh, it will cook in about 9 minutes, plus a 2-minute resting period on the grid after you've turned the meat over. When frozen, it will instead take about 16 to 17 minutes, plus a 2-minute resting period.